Good morning, everybody, from a very newly awoken Cassandra. I've had a coffee, obviously. I've had a shower. I've tried to hide my little friend who'll be cheering me on today. But I have not managed. Hopefully it disappears by next weekend when we get married. But yeah. Good morning and welcome to another video. It is half marathon day. It's Saturday the 17th of May and I'm just gearing up to head to Gothenburg for my half marathon. Feeling good. I have not felt anything really for the last week, but we went and picked up our numbers yesterday. Here it is. And I think that's when it became a little bit more real, if you can call it that. But yeah, it's been one hell of a prep. Steve and I raced mixed doubles high rocks in Stockholm at the start of December last year. Had about a week off after, and then prep started for High Rocks Copenhagen, where I ran a singles. Again, had about a week off, and then prep started for this half marathon. So I've pretty much prepped for something for the past, 6 months? 8 months? I don't even know. So yeah, my body towards the end of last week was screaming for a bit of a break because it was just achy and tired. Thank God I've not got injured this time round. I've not had any niggles or pains. It's just been constant DOMS. Constant achiness from training. Actually, right up until I would probably say Thursday, so not yesterday but the day before, I was still aching, and I think it's then easy for thoughts to creep in of like, what if I'm still achy on race day? What if I can't perform? What if I can't run the splits that I want to run? What if? But I woke up yesterday feeling a lot better. I've woken up today, I've not got any DOMs at all. So now it's go time. I need to stretch and put the massage gun on my legs. I need to have breakfast. I've made my usual breakfast, which is oats and eggs. Everybody calls me crazy for eating this or eating these, but it's very practical and efficient and quick breakfast. Took me 4 minutes to make. Chuck oats in a bowl, obviously with water, bang them in the microwave for about 3.5 minutes. While that is in the microwave, you whisk 2 eggs, 150 grams egg whites, you scramble them in a pan while the oats are in the microwave. And by the time the oats are ready, the eggs are ready. You bang them together, on with a bit of hot sauce, and Bob's your uncle. So yeah, 4 minutes. Good carbs, good fats, good protein, and a bit of spice. So yeah, I've also got a big glass of electrolytes. As I showed you, I've got my number. I have got my Shocks headphones, very important. I have got my Oakley sunglasses. I have got my, if I can reach, I've got my, last year when I ran my half marathon, I ran with a running vest. This year I'm going to try and run with a belt, so it's just obviously sits around your waist. It holds your phone. It's got 3 pockets, so phone, water, gels. Obviously my phone's here. This is one of the water bottles that fits in. I'll fill that before we go. And then I have got 4 of the MyProtein energy gels. These agree with my stomach. I've never taken 4 though. I have taken, I think the most I've taken out on a run is 3, so I'm going to assume that 4 will be fine. They're 25 grams of carbs each, and yeah, they just work for me. The plan is to take one at 4k, 10k, 15k, and then if needs be at like 18k, just for that last little push. The envelope with my number in it actually has like the elevation of the course. So you start, then you go over a bridge which is quite steep and down again, and then it's pretty much flat. I would say it's pretty much flat until about maybe 16k, and then it starts going up again, right until the end. But yeah, I would say from about 6k to 16k, so there's a 10k stint where it's just flat-ish. So should be able to push the pace a bit there. Before I go on to that, I've got 2 bananas, I've got an apple, and I've got sweeties. The sweeties are most likely for after. I might have some of the jelly ones, like the little bears and the little rats. I don't know what they are. I'll have them probably before, as well as an apple and a banana, because carbs, easily digestible carbs. But the rest is probably for after. But yeah, pace-wise, Steve has said don't go out too hot, which is very hard when there's a race. When it's a race, you're a race environment. But I am gonna listen to him, because I have gone out too hot. I think I went out a little bit too hot when I did my 10k time trial, and I do think that bit me in the arse at about 4k. So I don't want that to happen today. So, the goal. It's again very hard to set a goal for a half marathon, I think, because the course is different every time, and you don't really know what to expect unless you've ran it before. But I would like to PB. I ran a 1:59:41 in my last half marathon, which was August last year. And that was a very flat course, so there was 2 little uphills, but that was pretty much it. So I don't know how my body's going to react to this half marathon, but it would be nice to run a bit of a PB. In order for me to run a PB, I need to average about 5:30 minutes per kilometre for the duration of the half marathon. I would like to think that I'm capable of that, but we'll see. Last year I held a 5:43, and I was dead when I crossed the finish line, partly because it was my first ever half marathon, and secondly, I only took 2 gels because they gave me stitches. But yeah, I'm hoping if I can hold at least a 5:30, we'll be fine. I think Steve said take it easy, or ease yourself into the run for the first 5k. So I think I'll try and hold like a 5:35 to 5:45 maybe for the first 5k, and then once it hits 6k and it's flat, I might try and push the pace. He said take it like 5 seconds per kilometre at a time. So okay, 5 to 6, I might reduce the pace to like a 5:30, depending on like what I'm running. If I'm at a 5:35, I might reduce it to a 5:30, and then gradually for the next 10k try and reduce it to 5:25, and just see how it goes. A 5:25 to a 5:35, and just hover there and see. I just want to finish this half marathon knowing that I left it all out there. I want to almost constantly be like hovering on that brink of like, wow, this is tough, but I can sustain this. Wow, this is tough, but I can sustain this. I don't want to cross the finish line going, I could have probably pushed the pace a bit, because I know how I'll feel, and it's not a good feeling. I know how I felt after my half marathon last year, and it was pure pride because I literally could not have run faster. So yeah, that is the aim for today. Here's to running a good half marathon and doing yourself proud.
First 5k done, feeling alright, holding about 5:30ish pace I think. We're going up a bridge, which is probably the hardest part. After this is 10k flat. Let's go. Just over 11k in, still holding about, I don't know, 5:20, 5:30. Happy with that, so yeah, we push on.
Utsikten här är ju också det sista. Är du fortfarande aktiv i Utsikten?
Ja, vi har faktiskt match idag. Nu klockan 3 borta mot Umeå. Jag slapp den matchen då för det här varvet. Så att nu ska jag hem, se om jag hinner se andra halvlek.
Hello everybody. Me filming the updates, as you would have seen, went out the window after 10k. I think.
After you entered the pound cave.
Yeah, I managed. Yeah, 2 updates. I managed one at 5 and one at 10. And then I hit 50 and I was like, this is where it's gonna start going. No, I needed to take a gel, and then this is where it starts going uphill again, doesn't it? Fuck. And I kind of just forgot, and then I hit about 18k, and I hit about 18k, and I was like, oh come on, only 3k left. It's only 3k left. But a small part of me was like, because the course wasn't 21.2, the course was 21.48, and I knew that it was going to be slightly longer because they take like a margin of error or something. So at 18 I was like, it's only 3k left. It's only 3k left, but a small part of me was like, it's not. It's 3.5. And it's all uphill. Fuck! But I did it. I think you got a clip of me going over the finish line.
Yeah.
So yeah. Half marathon number 2 ticked off. I never said my time, did I?
Nope.
No. I finished in the official chip time was a 1:57.51.
Yep.
But obviously I ran 21.48k. Garmin clocked my half marathon at 1:55.39. So a massive PB, because I think Jönköping was on the dot, 0.2. So if we go off that, it's a 4-minute PB. That's mental. Do you not want to be in it?
No.
Oh.
This is your moment.
I was in yours. Yeah, you always have to steal the limelight.
Can you wrap this up so I can get a burger?
He wants a burger. My appetite, after stuff like this, my appetite just goes. But yeah, 1:55.39, which I'm very, very happy and very proud of. I held, what did you say the official app clocked? 5:51.
So I'll come in short.
Yeah.
Get the views up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the tracker updates every 5k. So it was like a 541 over the first 5, 531, 532,
34.
534, 39, 525.
Yeah,
Something like
finish.
that. Yeah.
But then if you look at my Garmin, I've got a couple of, got a K here at 516, a 523, a 520.
523, 520, 522, 521. Fucking hell, yeah.
And then K14. What? What?
So from 10k to 15k, she went 523, 520, 522, 521, 534. She just fell off a cliff. Like, fuck.
I think that was the little uphill.
What was it? Yeah.
I think
Because
so.
then 15 was 525.
5.
So yeah. And then it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Uphill a little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking, well done. Proud of you.
Yeah, it was one of those races, like I wanted to cross the finish line, like I said earlier in the video. I just wanted to cross that finish line knowing that I left it all out there. Like I could not have pushed harder. And I'm so proud of myself, so yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, if you've not subscribed already, please do subscribe. If you can, please like this video. It does help it get pushed out to a lot more people. I'm away to eat my sweeties. Goodies. I think Lord Fitchett over here wants a burger. Lord wants a burger, a Max burger. I have zero appetite, but by the time we hit Boros, I might fancy a burger. I don't know.
If she has a burger, cue it here. And just like predicted, we're in Max Burger.
And then we're going home. I've got a bottle of wine waiting for us. That was the two things that I was thinking about during my race. I was like, pan bien and bottle of wine. For you that don't know what pan bien means, it means willpower in Swedish. Steve translated it literally earlier today because he was like, I wonder what it means. It means forehead bone. Literally it means forehead bone, but you say it in Swedish as in like, come on, have a bit of like oomph, like have a bit of willpower, let's go. Pan bien. So that was the two things that I was thinking during the half. Pan bien and wine. But yeah. Anyway. Oh. Oi. Hoppsan. Job completed. Let's get home and let's get pished. Bye.